Okay, so you're never gonna guess who the worst employee of all time is. Nope, not you. Oh no, it's Death. And sure, he's technically self-employed, but think about it. How many cashiers have you seen drop the ball so consistently? Come on, how many times have you seen a cashier accidentally scan a barcode upside down? Never. Yeah, but how many times have you seen someone die prematurely? Plenty. And every now and again, he just straight up misses work entirely. Like what happened to Joan Rivers or Peaches or Alexander the Great? Yeah, none of those guys checked out when they should have. But Death isn't even trying anymore. He's given up on following the rules. And most of nature plays by those rules. They live, eat, reproduce, and then die politely. You know, like civilized people. But some creatures have gotten basically sent Death's invitation straight to spam. So tonight, we're gonna meet those freeloaders of biology, the unkillables, the nah, I'm good squad of evolution. We'll begin our list of immortals with an unassuming creature that's both tiny and transparent, almost impossible to spot unless you know where to look. Turritopsis dohrnii is one of the most extraordinary animals in the world. In the ocean's infinite expanse, this humble jellyfish reigns supreme, not because of its size or intricate beauty, but because it has discovered the ultimate cheat code, the art of pressing restart. When faced with injury, stress, or even boredom, this gelatinous marvel simply turns back into its baby form, effectively rewinding its life cycle and cheating death. Here's how it works. The Turritopsis dohrnii starts out like any other jellyfish. But as it grows, it embarks on a strange journey through 4 distinct phases, each more captivating than the last. First comes the polyp stage, where it resembles a miniature coral. Then it transforms into an immature medusoid, floating through the waters with bell-shaped transparency. After that comes the stage when it reaches CUL maturity, producing eggs and sperm, and finally entering the final stage as a mature medusa. Ready to drop down into the eternal youth phase, the trick is triggered by environmental stressors. Think of it as the jellyfish version of hitting Ctrl+Z. The creature reverts back to its earlier stage, essentially becoming an asexually reproducing blob once again. This biological marvel remains stuck in the second stage, which is really freaking weird and very scientifically debated. Some say it actually stays a baby jellyfish forever. Others think it just skips the adult stage and goes right back to being a baby. But what scientists seem to agree on is that this jellyfish is biologically immortal. It can theoretically keep doing this for eternity. Of course, the Turritopsis dohrnii could still die. Something could eat it. Some human could snag it with a fishing net. It's not safe. But as long as it remains unharmed, it's free to dance with death and come out on top every single time. Now, while Turritopsis dohrnii may capture the spotlight for its uncanny ability to rewind time, there's another contestant in the game of biological immortality, the red spiny lobster. Now, these lobsters don't fall victim to aging like we mere mortals do. Instead, they produce an enzyme called telomerase, which keeps repairing their DNA over and over again. As a result, lobsters don't get wrinkles. They don't lose muscle tone. They don't even need Botox. However, this anti-aging secret comes with a twist. The process of molting, shedding their old shell for a new one takes a lot of energy. And at some point, it's like trying to wiggle out of your skinny jeans. 2 sizes too small, they die not from old age, but from exhaustion during molting. So while they're technically immortal, practically they're just victims of wardrobe malfunction. Next, let's meet the third member of this exclusive club, the axolotl. Yep, that salamander we've already covered. He refuses to grow up. He's our old pal Lazarus. If you've been keeping track, you already know he's a master of regeneration. Sure, he may never reach his final adult form, remaining perpetually cute and chubby like an ET. But his real flex is his healing factor. Cut off an axolotl's leg, it grows back. Cut off its tail, bam, regrows. Spinal cord, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, regrows. And yes, even parts of its brain can regenerate. Like what happens if you ask him to repeat what you said? Does he forget? Or does he just grow a fresh memory card? Who knows? Seriously, labs worldwide use them as medical test subjects. Because if axolotls can regenerate, maybe humans can too. Imagine surgeons carrying around a bucket of axolotls like spare parts. The fourth immortal we're going to cover is a tiny, ugly, cute critter that looks like a Hoover bag with legs. And yet this seemingly unassuming creature is one of the most indestructible animals on the planet. Enter the tardigrade, also called the water bear. Despite its looks, the tardigrade is a beast that can survive anything. Boiling water, frozen vacuum of space, radiation, even being dried out for 30 years, then watered like a houseplant. NASA literally launched them into orbit, and they came back fine. Probably annoyed, but fine. So yeah, if humanity manages to nuke itself into oblivion, tardigrades will still be here running the planet, probably starting their own TikTok channel. The fifth member of our list is the Greenland shark, aka the zombie fish. It's slow and ugly and looks like a retiree ready for nap time. But don't let its appearance fool you. These sharks can live for over 400 years. Some were alive when Shakespeare was writing Romeo and Juliet, still swimming today. These sharks grow about 1 centimeter per year, which means puberty hits them around age 150. Imagine waiting a century and a half just for acne. Scientists figured this out by studying their eyeballs. They grow proteins like tree rings, kind of like bristlecone pines. So the shark's eyeballs are literally their birth certificates. So next time you see a shark, remember that fish might be older than your entire country. Now here's the kicker. Immortality isn't just an animal thing. Nature flexes hard too. Take the bristlecone pine, a type of pine tree that lives longer than the pyramids. Some are almost 5,000 years old. Or fungi like the honey mushroom spreading underground in Oregon. Technically one giant organism, this fungus is 35 centuries old and still growing. Like nature's Wi-Fi network, but way creepier. In conclusion, these animals have found ways to cheat death or at least postpone it indefinitely. Whether they're restarting their life cycles, ignoring signs of old age, or regenerating body parts, they show us that life always finds a loophole, and nature loves to troll us with them. The key takeaway here is that immortality, at least in the natural world, isn't just about looking cool or having superpowers. It's about finding a way to survive, however unconventional. These creatures remind us that the game of life is ever evolving, and the rules apply to everyone. So maybe death isn't the worst employee after all. Maybe he's just trying to juggle too many tables. Speaking of juggling, we hope you enjoyed juggling our jokes. Now it's time to send Death a passive-aggressive note about his performance reviews. Leave a comment below. Did we miss any epic nature facts? Or should we cover more immortal animals? The moral? Life always finds loopholes, and nature loves trolling us with them. Follow Why So Wild, where immortality comes slimy, clawed, and occasionally with tentacles.